In dealing with this particular deity of the Bible, in whom the authors have already embarrassingly intertwined with numerous clinical psychoses, such as those covered in prior segments, divine insecurity illness, and divine paranoia, one must understand the severe trauma it places on the fragile self-esteem of the deity when discrediting any conquests. Of all accomplishments this grand wizard of decimation is most proud of is his intervention and deliverance of his people from Egyptian bondage. The exhaustingly redundant reminder of I, the God, or He, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the land of slavery, appears 125 times in the Old Testament and is certainly off limits for any other gods to lay claim. Allow me to pose an extraordinarily heretical hypothetical that many may find entirely unfathomable. Let's imagine this very warm and redeeming story is simply an all-out fabrication and myth. Imagine that. This, of course, finds Moses, our heroic negotiator, in the unfortunate state of also requiring urgent diagnosis and treatment. As the purported author of the books of Exodus among the other 4 of the Torah, what manner of psyche must one suffer when penning memoirs of not only speaking and negotiating with a god, but changing the mind of a god? Reconciling this with a shameless plug from Moses in the notorious Numbers chapter 12 verse 3 gets us one step closer in our assessment. It reads, "Now Moses was very humble, more humble than any other person on earth." Narcissism? Nah, too trendy. And we're already overburdened with excessive similarities between the stories of Greek and ancient mythology and those of the Bible. Although a tinge of parallelism is tolerable, and thus we celebrate Moses as the progenitor of Mosaissism, classified as a highly delusional disorder for those in positions of power in which one claims exclusivity in communicating with a deity or supernatural being to the point of possessing influential power over said deity or supernatural being in order to advance ideologies of ethnocentrism to the members of its society.